Alright, y'all, so I was on my way to go meet up with Roxy, right? And I had a car accident right here on Sherman and Astro. And my baby over there, I ain't gonna show because I don't want to show my license plate. But yo, shit kind of went for a turn because my boy, he ain't even got his registration. So he wasn't even supposed to be on the road. But where I messed up at was I went down this way because that street is blocked off. So I should have busted a U-turn and went back where I came from, but I decided to come through the one way, and I collided with him. So after colliding with him, he thought it was a whole nother car. That's how hard I hit him. He thought the other car hit him and ran, but it was actually me, and I was right in front of him. He was like, yeah, the mother effer just ran me over, and he kept going. And I'm looking at him like, wait, I'm the nigga that ran you over. Hey, yo, this is crazy, bro. I'm gonna try to go meet up with Roxy, but my car's driving kind of funny, so I don't know, bro. Y'all, welcome to Jersey's Concrete. Please hit that subscribe button. Please comment. Please like. And hit that notification bell right there on the subscribe button. Thank you guys for everything. Please support the channel. Hit the Cash App. Listen, it helps the channel out a lot. So, thank you again, guys. Alright, y'all, man. It's Jersey's Concrete. And today, man, we on Stratford and Avon Avenue. And man, today we have a legend. We got a legend in the building. And it's Roxy! Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey, y'all. What's up?
How you doing, Roxy?
Chilling.
Chilling. You look nice today.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'm alright. Just a little razzle dazzle.
Okay.
You know, something to keep me warm.
I see that.
To keep you warm because it's a little nip.
Okay.
It's a little nip.
Right.
It's a little razzle dazzle.
First and foremost, I want to thank you for promoting my YouTube channel.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You came out of nowhere when I was pulling Sabrina. I'm like, who's this girl advertising my YouTube? I didn't know who you were. But I see that everybody.
I'm that girl you need to talk to.
Everybody like interview Roxy, man. She's one of the ones. So
yeah, I'm that girl, and it's a blessing for me to see this day. Like
definitely.
Because I came a long way.
I know. I heard.
Yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 30.
You 30?
Yeah.
And you from Newark?
Yeah.
From Newark?
I'm from Prince Street.
Prince Street.
I grew up in the projects.
Okay.
And then I moved to the number blocks.
Okay. So how was your upbringing? You had your mom and your dad in your life?
My aunt raised me.
Okay.
And this is just a disclaimer. Anytime you hear me say mom, I'm talking about my aunt. So,
okay.
You know, that's just a disclaimer. So
right.
If I'm talking and I say mom, just know that I'm saying aunt, and rest in peace to my mother.
Okay.
So, and it's everything I'm saying is 100% straight factual, like no lies, no bullshit. It is what it is, raw, uncut.
Okay. So your auntie took you. How old were you? She took you when?
As a baby. She raised all my mother kids.
Wow.
My mother had 7 kids, so she took all of us in, like a generation before me. My aunt raised 17 of us.
Jesus Christ.
17 kids all together. And I was the last bunch. And it was, at this time, it was in a household, from moving from Prince Street. So we had a little girl, so living on Prince Street, this is Lil Roxy.
Right.
Whoever, like me, who I was, I loved jump rope. I was the only little girl that was allowed to play tops with the big niggas.
Okay.
They like, that's Lil Roxy. I like, Lil Rosie, because that's my name. Bald head little girl in a stroller.
Okay.
I remember going to the mall with my sister, sharing a room with my sister. My mother had 7 kids. I got three. It's three. I got three more sisters.
Under you? Well, after you?
Above me. I'm the baby.
Oh, so you the youngest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the baby.
Okay.
So I got my other brothers. They're 11 months apart. That's before me.
Okay.
And then my sister, and then it's my other sister, and then it's my brother, and then it's my oldest sister.
Okay.
So all of them until my last sister, they was raised together, and me and my three brothers was raised together, along with one other female cousin, and my other cousin came to live with us. I remember when they dropped him off in the bed, he came in the bed with us.
Wow.
And this is still on Prince Street. So,
wow.
You know.
And Prince Street was like the hood of the hoods. I mean,
yeah.
That's what they call Brick City from. That's all the brick towers.
Key Food, Dollar Crabs, you already know.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you was in the slums, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I remember, it wasn't so bad for me because, you know, I mean, and, you know, my aunt was living in it. My family was living in there. And also, Bastard Terrace, my family is known in there too. So, you know, from there to there, my family is well known.
Okay. So, throughout your upbringing with your aunt, how was it? You said in the beginning you was a real girly girl. You just jump rope.
Yeah, like I was doing fashion shows for Shabazz. My sister had me doing fashion shows for Mr. Austin. I was the first little girl doing fashion shows at Shabazz High School.
Okay.
And
so it sounds like you had like a little nice productive life in your earlier years.
Like in my earlier, I still was like first grade Roxy.
Right.
First grade kindergarten, like young, doing fashion shows. I was doing fashion shows, and I also jump rope. I jump rope for the Newark Police Department.
Okay.
And I was a champion in the World Series.
Okay.
I went to Disney World doing it.
Oh, wow.
I competed all over the world. Number one.
Okay, so you was a real active little girl in competitions and everything.
Yeah, I did track.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the little girl.
Wow. So
fashion.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, where do you feel like things kind of took a turn as a little girl?
Well, for me, it took a turn. Now that I'm older, it took a turn immediately, honestly, because with me, it's different. Because people they question the fact of how I get away with the things I do, and it's like you gotta understand where I come from. From people on the outside looking in, no, I never wanted for nothing as far as clean clothes, and I lived what people would say. I had everything that I needed. I didn't want for nothing. We was known for throwing big cookouts, and dressing nice, but you know that's what we were known for.
So when did your mother come back in the picture? Did she ever come back in the picture? Did you ever see her while your auntie had you?
Well, yeah, my mom. The memories that I had of my mother. I have 3 memories of my mother that I could really remember, like clear as day. One is when my mom, she came to see me, and she had brought me a yo-yo, and then I remember her. At this stage, she was in a wheelchair, and I think I was going to see my sister was going to see my other sister, and my other sister was living on the other side, and my mother was living with my sister at this time, and I still was a little girl, and you know, she was, you know, she was in a wheelchair, and
but was she sick, injured?
She had health issues. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and then that turned into her. And then the last memory I had of myself, is when on her hospital bed, where I was told that she didn't remember who nobody was, but when I walked in the room, I'm like, I'm like, mommy, you know who I am? She said, yeah, I know who you is. You my motherfucking daughter. You my motherfucking daughter. She like sit me up. And I didn't know that my mother couldn't sit up. I didn't know. So I'm trying to sit her up. They like, no, not like that. And she like, yeah, these people, they taking my change. They taking my money. My sister just gave me $40. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I'll whoop their ass. Yeah.
Wow.
So, that was like
your last memory?
Last memory that my mother I had before she died. And one of the hurtful things that happened in that time period was when somebody's parent die, I don't understand why a person would say, oh, what you crying for? Like the day my mom died, my aunt came up and she called me and my brothers downstairs, and she told us that my mother passed away. And I cried. I'm the sensitive one. Everybody know I'm the sensitive one. I'm the sensitive one. Like, to let me know my mother passed away or whatever. And I cried. My mother and my aunt like, what you crying for? You never know her as your mother. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Like, what is it? Who says that? Good day.
That's
like,
crazy.
What is it? Like, so that hurted my feelings. So, and with my aunt, she had a widow. I forgot to say that. So, you know, now, the question again was?
But that basically was the last time you seen your mom.
Yeah,
how many times you seen her?
And then,
did your auntie have any animosity over her? Was it because she was raising all her children, possibly?
I feel like my mother loved her kids. You get what I'm saying? But she could not raise them. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to be like that. It's okay to be like that because sometimes the streets will really get you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's okay if you're being honest and you're not trying to get over.
Right.
Because I'm not the best mother either. Because if I need help, I'm damn sure going to go get help. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. But I'm not looking for nobody to keep my kids away from me. You get what I'm saying? If I'm going to get help,
right.
I'm not looking for that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So what was your mother's issues? Why did she have her kids given to your aunt, her sister?
My mother had a very bad drug habit.
Okay.
From my knowledge.
Right.
I never seen my mother nod. I never remember none of that. Like my mother, I never remember none of that. But what I was told was I was gonna be like her at a very young age. And mentally I was being beat in the head with lies and being like, I don't know the proper word to use, like growing up first I'm growing up and then all I remember is me. I used to do little shit. Who don't do little shit when they like 4, 5? By 5 years old, I was taking medicine. 6 years old, I'm taking medicine.
What kind of medicine?
Psych meds. Like,
oh my God.
So mine's putting in my head and these people's head. I'm this way. I got ADHD, multiple handicap, bipolar, schizophrenia. All these damn. What is multiple handicap?
I don't know.
What is oppositional defiant? What is that?
I'm hearing.
Those are not any disorders.
I'm hearing a lot about mothers and people that had the guidance of children, put them on medication to have some type of financial gain.
No, but
for putting them on medication.
My aunt was trying to. She made me fear her. Like at first, she wanted me to fear her. Like I was brought up where I couldn't say nothing. I was brought up being molested, and I mean that was my punishment. But I used to act out, and I used to love doing the things that I do, like getting out of the house, my aunt coming and get me, and spending the night with her because the man that at this point it's 10 of us in the house, 5 bedroom house, 2 full bathrooms.
Wow. Okay.
At this point, the one that was molesting me, he's 10 years older than me. So y'all doing the math now. We back at Prince Street. The molestation started at Prince Street.
And how old were you?
I'm gonna give it 5.
5?
I remember us having a dog that was chained up to his radiator. I remember, he used to sneak, and it didn't make it no better because anybody that know pills and any type of medicine, it's gonna put the person to sleep the first time with them taking it. Boom. Okay. Yes, I agree with the ADHD. As an adult, I was diagnosed with ADHD. But yeah, as far as the financial thing, it wasn't a financial thing. It was more so that's how she wanted me to feel about myself.
So all right, so who was molesting you? I want to get back to that.
My older cousin.
And this was your auntie's son?
No, this was, my aunt's son.
Yeah, okay.
My aunt's son. And, my aunt's son, which my aunt raised. He was in the bracket with growing up with my sisters in them.
Okay, right.
He was on heavy psych meds. So, I used to do shit too, but this is before I start doing shit. I'm a little ass girl.
You're 5 and he's 15.
No, we gotta do the math. Well,
So he was 10 years.
Yeah. So, it had to be something like that. Yeah, I was like 5.
Little girl, kindergarten.
Yeah, because if I do 99, you do the math, and then he basically he was getting me to like perform oral on him.
Wow.
Like anytime I got in trouble.
Okay, by your aunt?
No, yeah. Like, or anytime I got in trouble, they didn't know. Like my mother, she beat me to the point where I could not say nothing. Even if she said something wrong, I was so scared to say something, that I was going to get beat.
So you would try to tell your auntie, your mom,
when
auntie.
When I did get a chance to, no, I didn't get to finish.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So he had me suck his thing.
Oh, wow.
This wasn't just a one-time thing. So I'm like, where's the motherly love at? Like, you my mother. Like, and that I'm thinking now, like, of age.
Right.
So, I'm not, growing up, that was my punishment. Like she thinking she punishing me by, go in the house and read a book. Or I'm fat, you telling people, watch out for her. She's like
fast.
Like she fast. I walk off with anybody, but I'm a little ass girl.
Well, she was saying this as you was 5 years old.
No. Growing up, like I was being molested. Okay, I was being molested by my cousin. Boom. I couldn't say nothing. Okay, so now we moved on. This was Prince Street. Then we moved on the number block. He was doing it then. I used to get in more trouble then because now I'm getting older and I'm seeing the favoritism between me and my cousin. We share the same room.
Right.
And my aunt had a widow. It was favoritism. You cannot do that when 2 girls are in the same room and you putting Snickers under one girl pillow and giving her, that's good. You got A's and B's. That's you bigging her up. But what about me? You can't forget about me.
Yeah, you was like the.
And I'm like in the head, like why? And I'm so scared.
Yeah.
So, he was the first person who taught me how to do whatever I do. Like,
wow.
He had me sucking his dick till he come. He used to get me in trouble just so I could stay in the house and he could touch me. And it's like my mother used to just be downstairs. In a house full of 10 people, how can't you hear nothing? So I used to pee in the bed just because. This is just like growing up.
Right.
I used to pee in the bed just because I knew at nighttime somebody waiting for me. So I cry real loud, like, mommy, son. Like, she like, I ain't gonna keep doing it, but I was too scared to tell her. Well, one day, he had me and my cousin. He tried to do it with her, and I told her, no, I'm telling because she always used to tell on me. Okay. Like, now, we growing up, so this is like, I'm still in my young age. I ain't even 15 yet, so we just going. So, we growing up. And you know, she always told. So now I said, now if you tell, I said no. I said now, if anything you do, I'm telling mommy. I saved you.
Right.
I took that, and that's the only reason why they believe me. But I didn't tell yet. I didn't tell yet. It still continued on. To it continued on. By the time I was in the 5th grade, this one we had cable boxes with the cars in it.
Yeah, right.
I had a sex addiction at a young age. Like, so one day, me and my cousin arguing, and
the one I was molesting you?
No.
Okay, the girl.
Me and her arguing, and the man, the man, my aunt, because he latched on to her, whatever.
Okay.
You know, it was a favoritism thing going on.
Right.
Boom. Anyway, he latched on to her more, so he kept hearing me say, I'm telling mommy. He like, what are you saying you gonna tell mommy? What you gonna tell her? I said that such and such tried to touch her. And this when I maybe was maybe 10 or 11 now. 10 or 11. I really ain't started getting in trouble till I was like in the 8th grade. Like 8th grade, like I really ain't start getting in trouble.
Right.
So, you know, so they used to play on my head a lot, tell people all these lies. Where I just was at. Oh, so that was my little payback. Like, yeah, now I got that hanging over her head. Like, you know, if you tell anything, I'm telling that. So, only reason why they believe me is because she confirmed it.
So you talking about telling that the older cousin was touching you and the other girl cousin?
He was trying to get to her, and I told her no. And I was like, we young, so I'm like, I know what. Like, I feel as though it's right because every time. I mean, not feel as though it's right. I feel as though, like, I'm already doing it. If you do this, I'm telling mommy. But neither one of us told. I just hung it over her head.
Right.
But I knew what was going on. Every time I got a punishment, sending me in the house, or keep making me take these pills, or whatever. Every child is active. By you making me take these pills, that's giving me an addiction already.
Right.
Because my body is looking for it.
Right.
It's looking for it. I've been on Adderall, Rescadol, Ritalin, all of them.
Wow.
And it's like, I grew up, and I'm like, yeah, everybody know it's a whole lot of Roxy. Like, Roxy got so many fucking personalities. Like, that bitch got so many personalities. That's what make me fun.
Right.
That's what make me fun. Like, but, you know, growing up, when being molested and then having a sex addiction and not even being able to talk about it. And at this time, I'm already going to therapy. Like, I was going to Bergen first, the mental hospital in Bergen. And then I went to UMD. So, you know.
As a teenager?
No. I'm still growing up.
Okay, so you still, okay.
So, I'm growing up still.
So, not to interrupt you, do you think your aunt knew about this? Like, secretly?
Yeah.
That her son,
Like, because a couple of people, like, remind you, she had a generation before me. Somebody else told her that. Because he did it to one of my other family members.
Oh, wow. Also.
and the same family member, I'm not naming no names, but the same family member. Anyway, but, yeah. They know I'm not lying because growing up, this I always used to tell my friends. And my friends used to be like, you know, like, anybody that know me know this story that I'm telling is not a lie. May God strike me down. Like, I won't even sit here and do that to nobody. Everything that I'm saying is the truth. And I'm a real bitch. Shout out to all my real niggas, all my real hustlers out here, like, that's really getting it, like, that's really getting it, like, on some real shit, like, but this shit is not right. And around this time, so she told I mean, I told the man, which was my Aunt Widow. He passed away, but which was my Aunt Widow. And he, like I said, they used to favoritize us. So everything, my aunt made it like everything that she said was a lie, even to the schools. She used to try to humiliate me, like beat me, like, yeah, I did shit. Yeah, I did shit. What child don't do shit? But I could name everything that I did. I could name everything I did. Yeah, I stole money. I stole a lot of fucking money. I stole a lot of fucking money. Definitely when I learned how to run away and I needed to run away and I wanted to get away, yeah, I'm taking this money and I'm going to get on my ass on this Greyhound and I'm going right the motherfucking Morgan State University. But anyway, I had a sex addiction by the age of 11. Imagine you getting, my mom used to get bills for $700. So one time she kept getting the bills. I used to know how to play with myself and everything at this point. I'm touching myself and everything at this point.
Wow.
Boom. So mom getting tired now because she like, who ordering this? She thinking it's my brothers.
Right. What are you?
I'm slick. Like, she thinking it's my brothers. I'm like, hey.
Wow.
Like, I'm seeing titties, like,
wow.
Like, this what he made me do, like, so it's like, sex was normal to me, but they didn't know that.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking, now I'm like, ooh, moving my body like a snake, mom.
Wow.
Like, and now, like, you getting these bills that's $750, $600, $700, $800. So she got tired. Mom was paying them shits. She got tired. She called the cable company. Yeah, I want to know what. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to know what cable box it come from.
Right.
She got me.
Oh,
boom. It came from my room. I'm like, oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit. She like, go. So, you know, I had a sex addiction at a young age. Then it wasn't too much later where, you know, I was in the 8th grade, and that's when I literally
started having partners.
No, I lost my virginity in December 2005.
How old were you?
I was leaving in 8th grade that year.
Okay, 8th grade, right before high school.
Like consensually, like,
right.
Let's do this. Like, in December, I was like 13, 14.
Wow.
One of those, but I was in the 8th grade.
Right.
My friends was already doing that.
Wow.
So at that point, I'm like, I want to go. I want to go.
Right.
So, damn. First nigga, I ain't even know him. I just like, I want to fuck him.
Wow.
I want to fuck. Like, they like, okay, we left school. Boom.
Wow.
Now, it's like, I couldn't go play in other people's backyard. I had to ask to go to the corner store. Like, my best friend, my first best friend, my best friend, he was gay. I mean,
okay.
he's gay.
Okay.
And he was my best friend. And you know, all the kids, we used to play track, chili, and all of that type of stuff. They were my happy. And she used to fuck it up for me. Like, oh, don't have her in your house. She gonna take this. She gonna take that. All of this, like, and now I'm confused because I'm just growing and I'm understanding, you know, these motherfuckers trying to hurt me at the end of the, like, what's making her say that?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm confused now because I'm getting older and I'm like understanding, like, yo, this, like, you treating her better than me, like, and now my sister did here, so throughout the day, my sister would do here, and you know, we'll come home from school or whatever, and my little cousin used to, you know, try to be under my sister. And anytime my aunt Widow heard me coming downstairs, he knew how tight me and my sister was. My sister dressed me. Anything, he knew how tight we was, and he wanted that for them. That's my sister. I love my sister to death. To this day, I love my sister because I have good memories with her, and some things we just need to talk about. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
Cause that's all I could get. But I would like to give her her flowers because she took on a big responsibility that she didn't have to. And even though she feels as though I'm appreciative, I really appreciate her.
Right.
And even with my son, where we was at? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I skip a part?
Does your sister have your son?
No, my cousin had my son.
Okay. All right.
I think I skipped some because I went off the script.
Yeah, it's all right. We're gonna cut it and start over to the next story. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I just wanted to escape from that shit. It was like no way of escaping that type of abuse that I got. He was the one who taught me how to suck dick. Like when I was really like going in on niggas, like hoeing, like just being a little girl, just fucking.
Right.
Yeah, I used to let niggas. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah.
That's crazy. In high
I'm
school.
giving them niggas a walk in the park. Like, what's up?
Wow. Yeah. Elaborate more on her because y'all hit the streets around the same time, right?
Nah, I had like 4 or 5 years in before Sabrina.
Oh wow. Okay.
I introduced Sabrina to the hustle.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna get into that too. So
I introduced a lot of bitches that